Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Anu Syahidah binti Mayasin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Intan Safia binti Kamaruddin.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hafizuddin bin Azhar.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zulhelmi bin Zulkafli.
Hi, my name is Nur Umairah binti Shah binti Muhammad Farid.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 1 from Class 4J. We are going to discuss our answers regarding the group project, which includes the topic of capital structure. Our group project is based on the company name Sapura Energy Berhad. Sapura Group companies started with 6 staff, founded by Tan Sri Abdul Qadir Shamsuddin in 1975. The name of Sapura was taken in the conjunction with the name of his wife name, which is Siti Sapura. Sapura Energy Berhad now is a Malaysian integrated oil and gas services company based in Seri Kembangan, Selangor. Let's proceed with question number 1. What kind of business model is Sapura Energy Berhad? Sapura Energy Berhad are divided into offshore construction and subsea services, fabrication, hookup and commissioning, and drilling and energy services. In other words, Sapura business model is a manufacturer since SE once making Petronas as their paymaster and now they became their competitor. Therefore, SE is now an owner of a block and oil and gas company which generate profits using its own assets.
Next for question 2. First Roman value of equity. For 2020, we will get 9,174,668,000 ringgit Malaysia. For 2021, we will get 8,936,750,000 ringgit Malaysia. Second Roman value of debt. For 2020, we will get 13,573,675,000 ringgit Malaysia. For 2021, we will get 13,728,359,000 ringgit Malaysia. For third Roman, cost of debt. For 2021, we will get RB equal to 6.85%. For 2021, we will get RB equal to 6.52%. Next, fourth Roman, debt to equity ratio. For 2020, we will get 1.48 ratio of 1. For 2021, we will get 1.54 ratio of 1.
To find the return of equity RS of the company for the year 2020 and 2021 with the stated formula, which is RO plus with total liability and total equity, we can see that for the year 2020, which is 9.29%, in 2021 9.73%, and we can see that there is a significant increase as compared to the previous year. To find the weightage average cost of capital RWACC with stated formula for the year 2020 and 2021, we use debt total liability divided with total liability plus with total equity, and we need to deduct with the tax 1 minus 0.24, and we can see the answer for 2020, which is 6.85%, and 2021 6.85%, and there is only a difference of 0.01% compared to the previous year. Next, for the net working capital, which is current asset minus current liability, we need to find for the calculation for the year 2020 and 2021, which is for the year 2020 there has shown a loss amounting 2,345,6,180,000, and for the year 2021 there is also a loss, but there has been a decrease of loss compared to 2020, which is the amount is RM 2,289,000,000 425,000.
Okay, next I will be explain about the earning per share. In order for you to get the earning per share of the company, you need to have earning or loss for the year and divide by the numbers of share. So earning per share for 2020 is negative 29 cents, and for 2021 is negative 1 cent. Okay, next, for the market share price of the company, according to the graph, it shows that market share per price for 2020 is RM0.125 ringgit. On the other hand, market share price for the 2021 based on the graph is RM0.05 ringgit. Okay, to calculate the market capitalization, you need to have a total number of outstanding shares times with the current market price per share. So for the 2020, the market capitalization is 1,997,385,000. However, for the 2031, the market capitalization is 798,954,000. As we can see, there is a decrease in market capitalization by 1,198,431,000.
The third question is to comment on the composition of capital structure and the overall cost of capital, which is RWACC of Sapura Energy Berhad. For the value of SE, the value of debt or leverage is increased from 2020 to 2021, which is due to the increasing of the tax shield in Sapura Energy Berhad. Meanwhile, for the return on equity, which is RS, when leverage of debt is increased from 2020 to 2021, the RS, which is the return on equity, also will increase from 2020, amounted 9.29% to 9.73% in 2021. Meanwhile, as the debt and leverage is increased from 2020 to 2021 due to the tax shield, this will result in the decreasing of the cost of debt, which is RB, from 6.85% in 2020 to 6.52% in 2021. Therefore, it will reduce the overall RWACC from 2020 amounted 6.85% to 6.84% to 2021.
In question number 4, there are three problems. First, what is the major problem faced by the Sapura Energy? The second one is how the COVID-19 pandemic has worsened the condition of Sapura Energy. And the third one is there is possibility of Sapura Energy may fall under financial distress. Do you agree? Include recommendation that can help Sapura Energy to reduce its financial distress. The first Roman, the major problem faced by the Sapura Energy is when they change their core business from service provider to PSC player or owner of oil and gas for upstream when they start making Petronas as their competitor. The second Roman is COVID-19 has worsened the condition when the group's revenue declined about 17% year on year to 5.3 billion ringgit compared to 6.4 billion ringgit in 2020. The group also estimates the financial impact during pandemic is 286 million ringgit, but the COVID-19 cost is still remain unrecovered. It's also resulted in depreciation value of assets. The third Roman is, the answer is yes. The recommendation is to reduce the financial stress. Sapura Energy should consider again to become service provider for Petronas in order to settle all the debts and to recover all the costs incurred. Secondly, Sapura Energy should set the financial target of the company to ensure that all activities in company can reach its target or its purpose. So in conclusion, from our group project, we have learned that how to calculate the value of equity, debt, cost of debt, and also debt to equity ratio. Apart from that, we also know how to analyze the financial statement of the company in order to calculate the capital structure of the company. Last but not least, capital structure is very important to prevent over or undercapitalization. It helps the company in increasing its profits in the form of higher returns to stakeholders. As a result, proper capital structure helps in maximizing shareholders' capital while minimizing the overall cost of the capital. That's all from us. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.